For the past few evenings, I have found myself sitting outside in the depths of the night, trying to write a speech which perfectly encapsulates the life of my father. But I could never overcome this simple question. How does one write a finite speech about someone whose impact and legacy is timeless? It's like trying to put the ocean in a bottle. You can take a glimpse, but you'll never capture the whole picture. I could stand here and recount his achievements, the milestones he reached, or the many roles he played. Father, husband, friend, but to do so would only scratch the surface. Good afternoon to all protocol observed. Good afternoon, Mr. President. Thank you for being with us here this afternoon. My name is Sello Tito Mboweni, and we are gathered here today to honor and remember my father, a man whose presence filled the lives of so many, and whose spirit will continue to live on in all of us. As I sat there during those evenings, I realized that no speech could ever truly capture his essence. His life was full of love, laughter, wisdom, and quiet strength. And trying to sum that up in a few words feels impossible. But today, I'll do my best to share a small piece of the man we all knew and loved. My father was a man who took life's punches with resilience and humor. He was never one to dwell on the past or be held down by regrets. I think that's one of the greatest lessons he has left us. He believed that life was for living, for laughing, and for forgiving. Not just others, but yourself as well. He taught me that if you're going to make mistakes, make them fully and own up to them with dignity, and even with a bit of a smile. But what I'll miss most about my father isn't just his humor or his resilience, it's the small moments. The way he could listen, really listen, when you needed to talk. The way his presence could fill a room with warmth. He made people feel seen and valued, no matter who they were or what they were going through. He had a way of simplifying life's complexities, reminding us that at the end of the day, all we really have is each other. He also had an incredible way of seeing potential in others, even when they did not see it in themselves. He even believed in himself to be the 5-star chef we all know him to be. He was a man who believed in possibilities, in second chances, and in never giving up. Lessons I'll carry with me for the rest of my life. If you were here right now, I'm sure he would nudge me and say something along the lines of, you know, you mustn't make this too long, okay? But how do you keep it short when talking about someone who meant so much? How do you put a period at the end of a sentence that should go on forever? But still, I will try my best to keep this as short as possible. What I admired most about him, though, was his heart. He was kind to everyone, no matter who they were. He made people feel valued, listened to, and cared for. And that's a rare thing in this world. He taught me that at the end of the day, what matters most is not what you have achieved, or what you've accomplished, or what you have, but it's how you make people feel. And my dad made us all feel important. My father lived with a sense of quiet pride and defiance. He faced life's challenges with his head held high, never wavering in his beliefs or his love for those around him. He gave so much of himself to us, his time, his energy, and most importantly, his love. He gave so much love to his family, brothers, myself, my mother, and Dumi and Bule's mother. And while he may no longer be with us in body, his spirit remains. His legacy doesn't end here. It lives on in the stories we'll tell, in the laughter he brought us, and in the lessons he passed down. Like one of my father's favorite songs, Kevin Barry, his life will continue to resonate through all of us. As the lyrics say, Kevin Barry gave his life, his young life, for the cause of liberty. So too did my father give his life for what mattered most, his family, his values, and his love. So while today may feel like an ending, it's not. Not really. His spirit is too big, too full of life, to ever truly be gone. He'll live on in every memory, every smile he left behind, and in every one of us who had the privilege of knowing him. So as I come to the end of this tribute, I find myself thinking about the night sky. It's something Dad always loved, a sky full of stars. And now when I look up, I know there's one shining a little brighter, a little closer to me. Among all those stars, I've got my own lucky star, if you will, guiding me as Dad always did, quietly but ever present. And if you'll indulge me, I can't help but connect it to something that brings a smile to my face. You all know how much Dad loved his pilchards, the ones in that unmistakable red tin. Whether it was for a quick snack or for a full-on course dish, there was no questioning his devotion. So, in a way, I like to imagine that my lucky star isn't just any star. It's up there shining red and bright like a tin of pilchards against the night sky. Steady, reliable, and always there when you need it. So now, whenever I gaze into the night, I won't just see stars. I'll see a little part of Dad, watching over us, still offering guidance, and maybe even chuckling at the thought of being compared to a tin of pilchards. Dad, you've always been my guiding star, and I'll look for you in the night sky, my lucky star. Thank you for everything, for the lessons, the laughs, and the love. You'll always be a part of me, and I'll carry your spirit with me in every day. Keep on giving those life lessons up there, and we'll keep listening down here until we meet again. Thank you.